I know, it's extremely controversial, but I thought I would vlog today on our first day back in the office. I live in the state of West Virginia, and the governor is allowing people with less than 10 employees that work in the office to head back to the office this week. So I'm going to head in now, and I'll explain exactly what we're doing to prepare and take precautions for going back to the office. And then when I'm done with today at the office, I'm going to walk you guys through Nancy on my way back home today. That's the poop house, and show you guys the updates there. All right, let's get the day started. All right, so I have about a 20-minute ride into the office. On the way into the office, I only listen to audiobooks, and I'm constantly gaining more knowledge and self-improvement. I'm just kidding. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I blast some Joyner Lucas. Sometimes I do listen to audiobooks, and sometimes I just drive and think. This morning is a drive and think type of day. All right, so first things first, when I get into the office in the morning, on a regular morning, pre-COVID and hopefully post-COVID, we have an owners meeting at 8:30 a.m. and that lasts about an hour until 9:30 a.m. And then all the employees come in and we have our team meeting from about 9:30 to about 11, depending on how much stuff we need to go over. So that's the first thing we're going to do this morning. Andrew, we're at 227.5. Andrew wants to go down to 219.9. Steve, you want to go to 224.9. Steve, are you good? Are you good with 245?
We sell that at 250. Andrew owes me a steak dinner.
Wait, we're gonna list it for 245, and if we sell it for 250, you get a vegan steak dinner.
Vegan steak dinner.
I'm going with 240. I am in the boat that I want that house gone. It has served us no purpose. It's held up a lot of money that we could make money with. So what's up, guys? Any new problems?
I don't have anything. I don't believe.
All right.
Happy belated birthday, by the way, brother.
Hey, thank you all.
Oh, David, I had a question for you. Give me, because I'm a potential investor on that Smith Street property. What's that area like right there?
It's a pretty good area. I mean, Smith Street's not bad.
The neighbors okay and all that?
It would seem to me. I mean, it's not the best part of Milton, but
Are you going to sell it the first day like you did Foxborough?
it'd probably take me 3 days.
Okay. All right, well, that wraps up our Monday morning meeting. And as you probably noticed, I was the only one in here. And that's for a few reasons. Look, I know this is controversial, but this is what we have chosen to do for the time being. So what we did was last Monday morning meeting through Zoom, we asked everyone how they felt about it. We said, hey, look, it looks like the governor's going to open this thing back up next Monday. How does everybody feel about coming back into the office? And we let everybody choose for themselves. We made it an elective. We want everyone to feel comfortable coming back. Look, guys, I know some people feel like, hey, this thing's all a hoax and we should already be back in our offices and back to work and this thing's crashing the economy. And then you got the other people on the other side saying it's way too early. We should not be going back to the office. We shouldn't be going back out in the public. I don't know. Look, I don't think anybody really knows. Who's giving us the numbers, where the statistics coming from? That's where I stand. So we just don't know. So we just rather play it safe than sorry. And again, a few important reasons for us. Just within our owners, Steve, Andrew, and myself, Andrew has a medical condition. I won't touch on it because that's his private information of what that is. But he has a medical condition that could be detrimental if he got this. It could be very dangerous for him if he were to contract the coronavirus. So his wife obviously doesn't want him out. He should not be out, and Steve and I don't want him to be out. So that's why Andrew probably will not be back in the office for several more weeks. Again, just to play that safe. Steve has already been out and about. He is the project manager. He's our construction side, and he manages our other project manager. He's a senior project manager. As well as owner, of course. That's allowed. It's an essential business. It's real estate. As for myself, I can do most of what I do from the house, but I wanted to come into the office today as I needed to do some things. I've came in a few times, collect mail, get some paperwork together, print some stuff. I'm allowed to be in here today, but this is what we've chosen to do. Another thing that we have done is we completely sanitized the office as of last Friday. We had a cleaning crew come in here and they completely cleaned this office. They did a really good detailed job. They sanitized all the doorknobs, the bathroom, anything we touched, this table, everything's been sanitized. And that's something that our office manager suggested, and we went ahead and did that for her and really for everybody. So that has been done. Another thing is we're going to have all the cleaning supplies in here. The Lysol, the Clorox wipes, all of that will be in here and will be fully stocked for when people do come back to the office. And also I do have my mask with me. If anybody were to come in here, if somebody decided to come in, we'd wear a mask and keep our distance. So that's what we're doing for now. It is not open to the public. The office door is locked and no customers are allowed to come in. Everybody that pays us rent or pays us payments is doing that via online. And that is what we have chose to do for the time being. So again, I hope that doesn't upset anybody or nobody's like, oh, why aren't you guys back at the office? This is what we've chosen to do, and we think this is the smartest way to go about it for now. All right, well, besides that, I want to give you guys kind of an office tour. I haven't done that before. I will have to blur a lot of things. You guys have to understand we have investors in this company. I have partners, but I will show you guys around the office and kind of how we have it set up in here. All right, we'll start off in the conference room, aka Andrew and I's office, and Steve hates us for that. This is actually where we all started out when we first opened the office, and we would all do our work right here at the table. Steve has actually went next door right here. Over here we have like our note board. This used to be our to-do board, but we have since integrated Basecamp. And then over here is our core value, our core focus, and our marketing strategy, and everybody is familiar with it. I highly recommend doing this. Gets everybody on the same page, and read the book Traction. That's where we got it from. And then over here we have our flip board. This is also our auction board, just houses that we're watching. I'm gonna have to blur that out so you guys don't come steal these properties from us. All right, next we're gonna go over to Steve's office. Again, I can't hover over anybody's desk because of private information, but this is where Steve sits in that black chair right there, and the project manager sits at this desk. And then right out here, you have the waiting room. This is where clients wait. We had a lady that used to work for us that made this, and we think she did an incredible job on it. It was for a show at a bank or something like that. We think it's pretty cool because it actually mimics one of our houses that we did. And then in here is where the bookkeeper is and the assistant bookkeeper. They both work in here. This is who I work hand in hand with. If you guys don't know, I'm pretty much in charge of all financials and a little bit of operations inside the office. And then we go back here, and this is where Kenya sits, and she's our office manager. I'm gonna have to blur all this out as well, but this is our RTO board and rental board. We have over 100 properties that we manage, and this is how we keep track of them. And then if I'm back up just a little bit here, right inside of here is Blanks' office. Blanks is actually a subcontractor. I'm going to keep this low because he has a board as well, and so Rihanna doesn't have to edit. He's a subcontractor and in charge of our acquisitions department. And then over here we have our podcast studio and area. We haven't done the podcast in a while, but we used to do it every week. Thinking about starting that back up. We're just trying to find the time. Sometimes you just got to prioritize. And then last but not least, this is where I'm supposed to go, or maybe Andrew and I should go, into this office. And it does have a window. It's not a bad office. We just haven't moved over here. But for right now, it's just a little catch-all office. Oh, I almost forgot. Come with me real quick. And we have all this warehouse space out here. This is A&M space over here. And over there is MMG. And then most recently, a gym. They're installing a gym downstairs. All right, well, that wraps up the office tour. I hope you guys found it interesting. It's crazy to see how much we've grown. I didn't really even realize it until I started walking through the office and seeing how many employees we have now. Keep in mind, it just started off as Andrew and Steve. Then I came in, and then we grew from there. Now we have an office manager, a bookkeeper assistant, another project manager, and it just keeps growing from there, and hopefully we continue to do so. Now I'm going to get some work done in here. Oh, real quick, 2 quick things before I leave out of here. Thank you, Rihanna, for the cup today. It says I'm strong and beautiful. I really appreciate that. And second, this is the book, Traction. Go get this, read it. If you own any type of business on any type of scale, go get this right now and start implementing systems inside of your business. It will save you a ton of time and heartache down the road. I'll link it below. All right, so I just got to the lawyer's office, and I'm actually bringing a check for $120,000 from one lawyer to another one. It's from the closing lawyer to a buying lawyer. And it's not my money, and it's not the company's money actually. It's one of our investors' money. It's actually a good friend of mine that I grew up with. Him and his mom put some money together and have been investing with us. I believe this is their second investment we just closed, and they're actually not getting this money back. They have chosen to take this money and roll it over into another house. So that's why I'm taking this money to another lawyer. Look, in this economic downturn, they've been making 10% on 120 grand for the last 4 months. And now they're going to make 10% on $132,000 going forward. So look, we pay out every month, and we love to treat our investors right, and we make sure that they're paid, that money's in their account on the first, and that's why they keep their money with us. Guys, if you have investors, treat them right, make sure they're paid on time, and keep them updated. That's another big tip. All right, I'm going to run this money into the other lawyer real quick, and then I'm going to take you guys to the poop house. We're finally over here at the poop house. We have now been working on this for, I want to say, about a month now. We call it the poop house if you're new to this channel because it was completely full of poop. Both floors. They had multiple animals in here, and they just let them use the bathroom for months, it looks like. But anyway, the project has been underway. We hope to have about 2 months left over here. And some good news on this, we actually mismeasured the first time around, and it's actually 2,800 square feet, which means we can ask much, much more than we originally intended. I'm not going to spend a ton of time in here because I want to do a complete before and after video when this project's done, but I just want to give you guys a quick update. All right, let's go on in here. The garage is full of stuff right now, mostly material, a couple sawhorses. That's safe. But then over here, we have ripped out all the carpet and all the flooring. It had to go. It smelled awful. We actually kept the pool table, and now that we know we can ask more for this house, we're actually going to do some staging. We're going to buy some new pool sticks, a new ball set, and have this looking really nice. The bar area, we're going to really stage this up and like mount a TV over there. We'll run upstairs real quick. Again, all the carpet and subfloor had to be replaced. The floors are already down in the living room. We painted the fireplace. In fact, all the painting is already done. I like these new fixtures that we went with here. Kitchen cabinets are ready to go in next. White cabinets, granite is going in here. So yeah, it's coming along very, very nicely. If you guys remember this picture right here, it was awful. And then we go down here. These rooms are getting ready for floor, hall bath. So the tub is in good condition there. I'm gonna put in a vanity right here. The guys are in here working right now, so I'm going to work around them. Our contractors never want to be on camera. He's in there working. That's the master bath right there. Thank you, sir. That should be about it for the update. What do you guys think so far? Are we making some progress or what? All right, guys, I actually think I'm going to wrap up the vlog with this walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring more videos like this so you guys can enjoy them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.